Good friend Peter Brodhead of Brodhead Foods. And Peter, what's the topic this week?
Well, heat and humidity are on the way big time, as we know.
No kidding.
And so because of that, we sweat more than the average folks in most other parts of the country. And when we do, we actually lose a lot of minerals over a period of time when we're sweating a lot. And that's kind of why towards the end of the summer, a lot of people notice they just feel really drained out and really like they've just kind of, I'm completely depleted.
Maybe even at the end of the day.
And even, yeah, at the end of the day, because you're losing a lot of minerals. You're losing potassium, you're losing magnesium, you're losing zinc, you're losing a lot of minerals out of the body. So several things that are great to think about during the summer and things that I do is one of the big breakthroughs that's been coming through now in the health food industry in particular, but it's starting to show up in grocery stores now, is coconut water, which is the water taken out of a young coconut. It's just that liquid water. And coconut water is amazing. It has got a perfect balance of all the electrolytes the body needs. Potassium, very high in potassium, magnesium, trace amounts of zinc, a lot of the minerals that you normally lose in sweating. And in fact, coconut water is so perfect for the body that in World War II they used it as IV fluid.
No kidding.
In the Pacific.
I didn't know
Because
that.
to rehydrate people when they couldn't have plasma around or anything else, they actually used coconut water.
I hope it's not as expensive as coconut milk.
Yeah, no, it's a little cheaper. It's, you know, still a little high. They have to bring it in from tropical areas, but it's very refreshing, very, very good. Rehydrates you incredibly well. Another thing that I love is trace mineral supplements. Because of your sweating, you really need to replace your minerals. So my favorite one is a trace mineral formula that comes from the Great Salt Lake. And they remove the salt, but they leave all the other minerals in it. They're called concentrates minerals. And they're loaded with electrolytes. And you put it in your drinking water, and it replaces everything that you're losing when you sweat. It's very high in magnesium. It's very high in a lot of elements, chlorides, that you normally lose in sweat. And when you use that regularly, you just don't get that burned out feeling after being sweating all day in the sun. So
That's great.
I've noticed
two things that help with our climate.
I don't think it caught on, but Lipton some years ago came out with something called Sport Tea.
I remember that.
That
had electrolytes in it. Yep.
Right, and I apparently didn't catch on, but how about things like Gatorade?
Yeah, well, the problem with Gatorade is the high fructose corn sweetener that's used in it actually has been found to inhibit sports performance, and they actually did studies at Rutgers University. So you do want to do without the fructose. You know, you can get other ones. There's a product called Recharge, which just uses a little bit of diluted grape juice, and then it has all the electrolytes. That's made by a company called Knudsen. That's sold in health food stores is very, very good. But I find that a bottle of the concentrates minerals are great because you can put them in anything. Yeah, and you immediately have your electrolyte replacement there.
You have a great line of Knudsen drinks all over the place.
Yeah,
it's great stuff.
We do. They do make great stuff. But that's stuff that can help you get through the heat and humidity.